Well, welcome. It's Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. We're starting our upscale holiday wine thing a little early this year. It's still a couple of days before November when this is being recorded. And today we've got a new one from Trader Joe's. I mean, new wines from anywhere is kind of rare nowadays. But this is the Trader Joe's Platinum Reserve Napa Valley Blanc de Blancs. Here's something I just figured out today after a long time. I should have known any better. Blanc de Blanc, without the S, it means white wine from white grapes. In this case, if it says Blanc de Blanc, no S, that's Chardonnay. If it's Blanc de Blancs, well, that's Chardonnay with something added. Same thing as Blanc de Noir, which is white wine from red grape, meaning Pinot Noir. But if it's Blanc de Noirs, then there's something else, probably Pinot Meunier, which is one of the top three grapes. It's the third grape, it's the top three grapes. Chardonnay, Pinot Noir 1 and 2, and then Pinot Noir, and there's a few others. And here, with this Napa Valley Bubbly, there's a portion of Pinot Blanc. For some reason, virtually all the Pinot grapes, Pinot Gris, all those things are legal to be used in Champagne. California, they don't have any rules. They can do what they want. But this is because they're saying it's traditional method, and they're using the French terms, that they're making this in the French style, and they're making it like Champagne, the traditional style. But nothing else. They don't have the rules. Like in Champagne, the second fermentation, that's where the bubbles are added, has to last at least 18 months. California, it's whatever the producer wants it to produce. And this wine is actually produced and bottled, and which it has to be if it's sparkling wine, by Rack and Riddle, yeah. Which is a sparkling wine house. They make both traditional method, Champagne method, and they now do Charmat Prosecco method. If you have a wine from a brand that makes still wines and doesn't make bubblies, well, if they've got one, Rack and Riddle probably made it for them. I'm going to take a sip of this thing. This is seriously good. Trader Joe's Fearless Flyer says that it has the hallmarks of a wine 2, 3, and even 4 times as expensive as $15, so up to a $60 wine. But what are hallmarks? I don't know what that's not a word that actually means anything when it comes to wine. So in Champagne, the vineyards are important, and in Champagne, there's regular vineyards, there's Cru, there's Grand Cru. There's that. California, no. I mean, in Napa, Napa as a rule has really, really good vineyards. And if you travel down 29, and I'm not implying anything here, because a lot of these grapes actually come from Carneros, but if you go towards Yountville, for about at least a half a mile, you're getting Chandon vineyards on the, I believe it's the left-hand side. So there are some seriously good grapes being grown there for Champagne, but the one thing about the grapes for bubbly is they pick it early. And it might even be a certain clone of Chardonnay that they pick. I'm not sure. They didn't say what the clone was here. But they have to, they pick it so early you can't drink it. It's so sour you'd spit it out. But as they do the production, since they ferment it twice and they actually add in at the very end a measured amount of sweet wine to get it up to the proper, and I think this is Brut, which is not the most dry, but it's a dry one. So that you have to have Champagne grapes. You have to have a vineyard that makes wine, grape, or sells grapes for Champagne to make this wine. So this wine is from a seriously good, because there are some Champagne producers and they don't make $15 wines in Napa Valley. They just don't. But what are the details here? I mean, usually if it's vintage dated, that's going to cost more money. That's when you're going to get the 50s and 60s. Is this vintage? No, it's not vintage. Extended triage. Triage is the second fermentation. 18 is the minimum. Is this 24? Is this 3 years? Nah, probably not. Who knows? It doesn't say anything. Let me take another sip. So all the hallmarks that make a wine be more expensive are unknown. All of them. Each and every one of them. All we do know is that this is from Napa Valley Vineyards, and there's Domaine Carneros, there's Chandon. I mean, there's a bunch of different California, like champagne houses that are in California that will have a Napa champagne bubbly. We can't call it champagne in California. They'll have a bottle of that. So there are some seriously good grapes here, but all the other stuff we don't know. Well, you do as soon as you taste it. So let's go that way. So I'm going to take another sip. It's crisp, it's balanced, it has a really nice mouthfeel. It engages your palate. You feel it in all parts of your mouth. It has a nice array of flavors. It's not exactly one of those wines that changes and evolves all the time, but what is there's some subtlety to it. You got to pull out the grapes as you taste it, you hit your tongue. The acidity will kind of excite your palate. It's really good. Someone did a really nice job making this wine, and there's a bit of creaminess to it. And I read that Pinot Blanc, when used in champagne, is a grape that is used to bring out the creaminess. And there is some creaminess here. So there you go. This is for $14.99. This Trader Joe's Platinum Reserve Napa Valley Blanc de Blanc, Blancs plural, is well worth $14.99. It actually, for most people, unless you want to really impress, where you're actually doing a Moet Chandon, actually doing a Mums, you're actually doing a champagne, and you want that bottle, it's an important occasion, you want that bottle to emphasize the occasion, well, then get the champagne. But for a large majority of people who are looking for champagne or a champagne style drinking session, this will do it. This is a seriously good wine. It's balanced. It hits all the things at the price tag. There's certain ones that'll just blow your mind. They're hugely expensive. They disappear in your mouth. But for $14.99, this Platinum Reserve Napa Valley Blanc de Blanc, and they also have a rosé which has some Pinot Noir, and you'll be hearing from me on that one before too long. Really brings it hard. So that's it for me, Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. We're going to start doing fancier wines for a couple of months, and with some value price thrown in. So adios, keep it cheap. And I will be talking to you because there's good wines on the horizon. So adios, bye-bye.